The View co-host Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has been accused of federal insurance fraud.
Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a lawsuit.
Imagine a story so explosive it's got everyone talking, where politics, daytime television, and media accountability collide in the most unexpected way. Picture this: a high-profile U.S. senator, a beloved co-host of one of America's most watched talk shows, and a lawsuit that's sending shockwaves through both Capitol Hill and the entertainment world. Yes, we're diving into one of the most talked-about legal battles of the moment, a dramatic clash between outspoken Democratic Senator John Fetterman and Sunny Hostin from The View. What started as a war of words has escalated into a full-blown courtroom showdown, raising questions about free speech, political influence, and the power of media personalities. With both figures known for their fiery opinions and unfiltered takes, this legal feud is unfolding like a real-life drama. One that's just getting started. And trust me, the details, they're as shocking as they are compelling.
Let's just not forget who she is. She's been, for years, lecturing America about morality, inequality, systemic failure.
John Fetterman isn't your run-of-the-mill politician. Over the years, the Pennsylvania senator has built a name for himself as bold, unfiltered, and unapologetically outspoken. Whether it's fighting for justice, championing equality, or calling out what he sees as hypocrisy, Fetterman has never been one to back down, even when it means ruffling some powerful feathers. But even for someone as fearless as him, this latest move? It's next level. In a stunning legal twist, Fetterman has filed a lawsuit against Sunny Hostin and the producers of The View, claiming that comments made during a live episode weren't just offensive, they were legally actionable. And here's where things get even juicier. This isn't about bruised egos or heated debates. According to Fetterman, the statements crossed a serious line, one that he's determined to challenge in court, with reputations, credibility, and legal precedents at stake. This battle is shaping up to be far more than just another media controversy, and trust me, this fight is only getting started. Now let's talk about Sunny Hostin, a name synonymous with sharp analysis, fiery debates, and the kind of unfiltered opinions that make headlines. If you know The View, you know Sunny. She's been a standout on the panel since 2016, bringing her legal background and fearless personality to every discussion. Whether she's calling out politicians, pushing back against co-hosts, or challenging guests with hard-hitting questions, she's never been one to bite her tongue. And while that's made her a fan favorite, it's also landed her in the middle of more than a few controversies. But this time, she may have taken things a step too far. According to reports, Senator John Fetterman appeared on The View for what should have been a routine taping, an engaging mix of political conversation, candid perspectives, and maybe even a few lighthearted moments. After all, the show thrives on bold personalities and heated exchanges. That's its brand. But this particular episode? It took a turn that no one saw coming. During the live broadcast, Sunny allegedly made remarks that Fetterman found not just offensive, but legally indefensible. While the specifics of what she said remain tightly under wraps, likely due to the legal firestorm that followed, one thing is certain: whatever was said struck a nerve. And Fetterman wasn't about to just brush it off as another on-air spat. Instead, he's taking Sunny Hostin and the show's producers to court, turning what started as a tense exchange on daytime television into a full-blown legal battle. This isn't just about a difference of opinion or an on-air disagreement. This is about accountability, who can say what, and where the line is drawn when personal attacks cross into dangerous territory. And if there's one thing we know about Fetterman and Hostin, it's that neither of them backs down from a fight. What makes this legal showdown so explosive is the larger conversation it's igniting about media accountability. The View isn't just any daytime talk show. It's a powerhouse. Millions of viewers tune in daily, and its hosts wield serious influence over public discourse. Their words don't just stay within the studio walls. They ripple through headlines, social media, and living rooms across the country. And for Senator John Fetterman, this lawsuit isn't just about clearing his name, it's about making a statement. His message? Even high-profile media figures need to be held accountable, but Sunny Hostin isn't the only one under fire. Lawsuit also takes aim at the producers of The View, accusing them of failing to manage the situation responsibly. According to Fetterman, this wasn't just an offhand comment or a heated exchange, it was something that demanded action, and he believes the show's leadership let it slide. Which brings us to The View itself. Over the years, the show has built its brand on spirited debates, headline-grabbing moments, and viral sound bites. From fiery political clashes to celebrity interviews that keep the internet buzzing, controversy is part of its DNA. But with that influence comes responsibility, especially when it comes to handling sensitive topics and maintaining journalistic integrity. And this isn't the first time the show has been accused of crossing the line. While The View has faced plenty of backlash over the years, a lawsuit of this magnitude takes things to an entirely new level. It forces a serious conversation about the role of media platforms and whether they're doing enough to ensure that their content is fair, accurate, and respectful. And if this case moves forward, it could set a precedent that shakes up the industry in ways we haven't seen before. For Sunny Hostin, this lawsuit isn't just another headline. It could be a defining moment in her career. Known for her sharp wit, fearless opinions, and unapologetic presence, Sunny has never shied away from controversy. She thrives in heated debates, often pushing the boundaries of discussion. But this time, it's not just about social media backlash or public criticism. It's about legal accountability. If John Fetterman's claims hold up in court, the consequences could be far-reaching. This case doesn't just threaten Sunny's reputation, it could reshape the landscape of daytime television, forcing media personalities and networks to rethink how they handle sensitive, high-stakes conversations. And let's not forget the key producers of The View. They aren't just bystanders in this unfolding drama. If Fetterman's allegations prove true, their role in managing or failing to manage the situation could come under serious scrutiny. The way they handled, edited, and responded to the incident could be dissected in court, setting a precedent for how shows like The View operate moving forward. This isn't just a lawsuit, it's a potential industry shakeup. Legal experts are already weighing in, speculating that this lawsuit could set a powerful precedent for how public figures take on media outlets in defamation cases. If John Fetterman succeeds, it could open the floodgates for politicians, celebrities, and other high-profile individuals to fight back when they feel their reputations have been unfairly tarnished, and that could send shockwaves through the media industry. Talk shows like The View, which thrive on bold debates and heated exchanges, could find themselves walking on eggshells, forced to rethink how they handle sensitive topics. Networks may face stricter legal scrutiny, producers may tread more cautiously, and hosts may have to weigh every word before speaking. But the ripple effects wouldn't stop at daytime television. News organizations, podcast hosts, and even social media influencers, many of whom build their brands on unfiltered commentary, could all feel the heat. This case could change the rules of engagement for media personalities everywhere. At the same time, this case sparks a deeper debate, one that goes beyond the courtroom. Could lawsuits like this have a chilling effect on free speech? Critics argue that public figures, especially politicians, should expect and accept a higher level of scrutiny than the average person. After all, they live in the public eye, where tough questions and bold opinions are part of the game. But some fear that if lawsuits like Fetterman's become more common, media outlets may start self-censoring to avoid legal risks, pulling back on the kind of unfiltered discussions that make shows like The View so compelling. On one side, there's the push for accountability, ensuring that even the most influential voices are held responsible for their words. On the other, there's the fight to protect open, honest dialogue, even when the conversations get uncomfortable. And this lawsuit? It could very well redraw the lines between responsible journalism and the freedom to express controversial opinions.
Just accused, and this accused in a lawsuit after some time of investigation could ultimately become a federal indictment.
At its core, this lawsuit isn't just about two high-profile figures clashing, it's about the delicate balance between free speech and defamation. On one hand, freedom of expression is a cornerstone of democracy. It's what allows shows like The View to exist in the first place, giving a platform to diverse perspectives, heated debates, and unfiltered conversations. Without that, public discourse would be watered down, stripped of the very energy that fuels important discussions. But, on the other hand, there's a fine line between expressing an opinion and making harmful, unfounded claims. And when that line is crossed, the damage goes beyond just one individual. It erodes public trust in the media as a whole. In an era where misinformation spreads like wildfire, accountability has never been more critical. And that's exactly why John Fetterman's lawsuit is making waves. As a U.S. Senator, Fetterman is no stranger to criticism, controversy, or the rough and tumble of public life. He's taken plenty of hits before. But this time, he's drawing a line in the sand, making it clear that when he believes the media has overstepped, he won't just let it slide. For Fetterman, this isn't just about protecting his own reputation. It's about challenging the broader culture of sensationalism, one where headlines are often louder than facts, and where media narratives can shape public perception in powerful ways. Some view his legal action as an overreaction, a move that could set a dangerous precedent for limiting media freedom. Others see it as a necessary stand, a push to hold media outlets to a higher standard, in an age where credibility and truth matter more than ever.